Welcome everyone to this very special edition of AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. I'm your host, Dick Weatherspoon, bringing you the action for this very special championship episode. 2 title matches over the next 30 minutes. We're kicking off with World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight title. Traditional British rules apply. 6 3-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or 1 knockout will decide this one. The champion, Blain, seconded by Jonny on the left-hand side of your screen. The challenger, SpiderMask, seconded by the Rainbow Warrior Fantazmo. This is round 1 of 6 3-minute rounds. The World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight title on the line, still to come. In this episode, the AWA World Heavyweight Championship is also on the line. Referee for both the contests tonight is Mr. X. Lock up in the early going, and it is SpiderMask taking the arm on the 40-year veteran, Blain. 2 falls, 2 submissions, 1 knockout to decide this one. Great crowd on hand here, very loud at ringside are the AWA fans that come out in force each and every weekend for live AWA action. If you joined us tonight at Worley Sports and Social Club, thanks for joining us, and wherever you're watching us here on the AWA network, thank you for tuning in to AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia, bringing you the action right here on Ben Television each and every Friday night. We're also seen on the Wrestle Rewind streaming channel, Applause Network TV, Indie World Wrestling, on YouTube, wherever you're watching us. Thanks for tuning in. Japanese stranglehold applied now on SpiderMask by Blain, the current British Heavyweight Champion. Blain won the title in a 4-man knockout tournament where he beat the Barnsley Brawler in the final, and oddly defeated his second in this contest, Jonny, in the first round. SpiderMask has seen action throughout the United Kingdom and throughout the world for that matter. Seconded by his Brazilian friend, the Rainbow Warrior Fantazmo. Blain, trained by the legendary Ken Joyce. It's unknown about the training of SpiderMask, but we do know that the Rainbow Warrior Fantazmo from Brazil, that's the end of the first round. The Rainbow Warrior Fantazmo from Brazil was actually trained by legendary Brazilian Harry Monk in the dojos of Brazil. 1 round gone, 5 to go. 2 falls, 2 submissions, or 1 knockout will decide. Current champion Blain, the taller, heavier of the two, taking on the quicker SpiderMask. Referee Mr. X from Shaftesbury in Dorset. A lock-up, push to the ropes. Blain, the stronger man, clearly in that exchange. SpiderMask getting the fans on his side. Very popular man is SpiderMask, as is his second, the Rainbow Warrior. Rope to rope he goes now. Goes for the boot. Ooh, only caught him with that one. SpiderMask not quite sure what to do there, but he goes for the attack. Throws in the washing line in the corner. Spins Blain round. A little schoolboy there. And it's 1, 2, 3. And the first fall of the contest goes to SpiderMask, the challenger. Unexpected. SpiderMask, the challenger for the British Heavyweight title here, goes 1 fall up in just round 2. That's gonna anger Blain for sure. Blain looks like he's going for a handshake. He does. But a big double chop to the back of SpiderMask from Blain. And Blain gets a public warning for his trouble. For those that don't know about the British rules public warning system, you get 2 public warnings, and then the third one is automatic disqualification. Blain got his first public warning right there, so he needs to be careful. Otherwise, he could be going back to the dressing room area. Disqualified. Working on that leg now. Blain dissecting the Spider-Man. Kick to the back of the knee. Once again. Referee Mr. X admonishing Lewis Blain now for not letting SpiderMask back to his feet, which in the rules of British professional wrestling you must do. Some derogatory comments there from Blain to the Rainbow Warrior Fantazmo. SpiderMask in all kinds of trouble now. Like he's just working on one wheel, as it seems. Blain bars that leg. Claiming a hair pull, digging the knuckles into the knee of SpiderMask. That's got to be painful right on that knee bone. The knee bone's connected to the shin bone. The shin bone's connected to the foot bone. And I don't believe the leg, even of a spider, is meant to go that way. Really cranking on the leg of SpiderMask is the British Heavyweight Champion of the World Fighting Showcase. Drops the full weight. 16 stones plus of Lewis Blain dropping on the knee of SpiderMask. Constantly punishing SpiderMask. Lewis Blain now, as the Spider tries to get the blood flowing back in that leg by tapping it. Fooled Spider there. Looking like he was going for the double finger interlock, but just went down for that leg. Drives the knee right into the canvas. Blain now looking very calm, very relaxed, but he is one fall down, so I don't believe he should. The end of the round is gone, and the kick came after the bell. Blain saying he didn't hear it. His second, Johnny Rose, saying Blain didn't hear it. But it was clear for everybody in the building, including those in the ring and around it, that that was the end of round 3. Referee Mr. X asking SpiderMask if he's able to continue. It's not looking good. But still, in the interval of the match, attacking, Blain gets his second and his final public warning. He's got nothing to play with now. He better not break the rules again. Otherwise, he's going back to the locker room a defeated man. Here we go. Single leg, Boston Crab style maneuver. And that is a submission to Lewis Blain, making the scores now. 1 fall to Spider-Man. 1 submission to Lewis Blain. It's level pegging. Equalizing fall to Blain, the champion. It's 1 each now. Everything to play for with just 2 rounds to go. Could Spider-Man find his second wind? Or is Blain gonna go straight for the attack? Remember, Blain has 2 public warnings against him. Round 5, 2 to go of 6 3-minute rounds. It's 1 fall each now. Headlock. Takes the leg, does Blain. Cranks it right back. The leg of the SpiderMask has taken some kind of onslaught. Pulling the leg right out of the hip socket there. The knee, the shin, the thigh, the hip, everything has taken abuse from the veteran. Lewis Blain was the very first champion 21 years ago, back in the HCW days. Now the AWA single leg Boston Crab once again, and we have a winner. It is the World Fighting Showcase Britannia British Heavyweight Champion. 2 falls to 1. Your winner, the legendary Lewis Blain. Second, Jonny Rose giving him the beautiful bout that was sent here to the AWA from our affiliates at the World Fighting Showcase. The champion still is Lewis Blain with a victory over SpiderMask. We'll be back with more AWA action. World title on the line coming up next. We'll be back. Welcome back to AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. I'm Dick Weatherspoon, bringing you the action on this very special championship episode of AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. The AWA World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. 1 fall, 1 hour time limit. The current champion is the preacher Mike Kash that you see outside of the ring currently. The challenger is the man that's just got out the ring there, the very popular Barnsley Brawler. It's very hard to believe the Brawler is so popular now, considering the years that he's had in the ring, being booed and mocked by the fans at ringside, but a very popular man now. Certainly turned his life around. These are 2 men with great skill and great title accomplishments. The Barnsley Brawler was the last ever PWN World Heavyweight Champion before P.D. Crockett fought for his company back, and it changed the name to AWA. Barnsley Brawler has got the book of Mike Kash. Something very dear to Mike Kash. Received there from Lee Trotman, the AWA MC that's sent here from Ben Television. Referee Mr. X. The first lockup of the AWA World Heavyweight Title Contest. The arm is taken. Hammerlock applied. Reverse, nicely done by the Yorkshireman, the Barnsley Brawler. Side headlock now. Off the ropes. No. It looked like it, but Mike Kash held on and took that arm of the Brawler. Great wrestling in the early part of this one. Taken down by sticking that boot in the back of the knee of Barnsley Brawler, and he's holding it there. Controlling the Brawler. Hammerlock applied now by the Preacher, Mike Kash. There's not much that Mike Kash has not done here in the AWA, dating back to the HCW years. He was a manager. He's been a referee. He's held multiple championships. And now he's at the top of the game after defeating T.C. Brown in Habley just a few weeks ago. Side headlock now by the proficient Mike Kash. Punch to the midsection of the Brawler. Push to the ropes. Drop toe hold. Nicely done. Outside the ring goes the Brawler. Oh, he booted him right across the chops. Almost like he slipped off the ring apron. But regardless, it was effective as he caught a big boot to the side of Mike Cash's face. Going for a walk now is the Barnsley Brawler. They're in the bathroom. They are in the bathroom of the Wolverley Sports and Social Club, the home of AWA Wrestling. There you see David Chamberlain at the back door there. A regular AWA fan. They're back out once again. I don't know what happened in there, and I'm not sure I want to know. Referee, I'm sure very close to counting both men out here. The Brawler throwing the champion, Mike Kash, back inside the ring. Into the ring comes the Yorkshireman, but he is met by a right hand from the Preacher. Big, strong clothesline right across the nipples. Hammerlock wrenched around that arm. Wrenched around the leg of Mike Kash. The AWA camera team taking you right into the ring, right into the action. Bringing AWA into your living room each and every week here on AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia Television. Wherever you're watching us, thanks for joining us. Remember, we are on Ben Television each and every Friday night, 12:30 a.m. for the hottest half hour in wrestling. In trouble now, the Barnsley Brawler. Crossface applied by the Preacher. The Barnsley Brawler will be in action Saturday, June the 1st at Brinton's Bash in Brinton's Park in Kidderminster. Be sure to join us for afternoon action there. I believe it's 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock for live wrestling action. at Brinton's Bash in Kidderminster on Saturday, June the 1st. On the shoulders now, but dumped on the middle rope. Nicely done. A desperate attempt to get out, but it worked nonetheless. Mike Kash now the preacher. In the corner. Reverse nicely done. Speared out. Speared out. Hooks the leg. Do we got new champion? No. I thought that may have been all she wrote for the preacher. Middle rope now. Big uppercut from the middle rope. I've not seen the Brawler do that one before, but it was effective. The Barnsley Brawler is exactly that. He's a brawler, but he knows his wrestling inside that ring too. This looks like the move that has put many away. The Barnsley Brawler ready to give him the Barnsley bang. Ducked by Mike Kash. Up on the shoulders of Mike Kash now. Could it be the Kash converter? And it is. It could be all over here. Still, the champion, will it? And it is. Still, the AWA World Heavyweight Champion, the preacher, Mike Kash. What an excellent contest. All action. Some big moves in that one. Some heavy artillery was thrown from both sides. And there he is with the belt. Still the World Heavyweight Champion of the Affiliated Wrestling Alliance. Having his hand raised by referee Mr. X with the title bout. The preacher Mike Kash. He lives to wrestle another day as champion. A very proud man, but it was not easy. Against the Barnsley Brawler, who gave him everything he's got. Be sure to join us next week, right here on AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. Chris Cage will be in action, the modern day Savage. Set to go one-on-one with the Soul Killer. That's next week, AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. Join us then. We'll see you next week, right here on Ben TV.